Well, then we'll save the camera for you talking tonight.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about. So these are Pride rods. I'm actually switching to this company. I just bought 10. They have North Fork composite blanks. Light as a feather. If Willie was here, he'd talk.
Go back to
Wherever he's at.
no problem. Yeah.
Whoa. This one right here is an 8 foot. That's a 7.2 medium heavy. This is an 8 foot heavy. It's a glide bait rod called the glide feather. It's 5.1 ounces.
That's how it's done. You need a meat stick.
So they were just saying that feather rod is 1.9 ounces. And the glide, which is like an 8 foot rod, is 5 ounces. So crazy, crazy, crazy light. Do you have one of those feathers, Luke?
No, I don't have one.
Which is the one that you have that's like super light?
The Extreme series.
Extreme series. What's your favorite part about the Extreme series?
How light and sensitive they are.
Luke's scared of the feather.
He's a man of many words, Luke is.
He is scared of the feather.
Now, Truth in Lending, folks, I am affiliating myself with Pride Rod Company, so there'll be a link in the description. You can see what they're all about for yourself. Robert is refusing to talk, so we're not gonna bother him with any of his issues. But if you go to my latest video, there's a rod called the Jerk in it, and basically it's a jerkbait rod. And what I love about these rods is that you can see how it says the Jerk here. They make them for idiots like me, so I don't even have to guess what the rod's for. They have a chitter chatter, they have a square bill rod, they have a jerk rod, they have a glide rod. The rocket. I don't know, what's the rocket do?
Trap rod.
Trap rod. It's got a trap rod. They even have pictures of these things. Where's the glide picture? Is there? Do you have any of the glide ones with the picture of the glide on it?
Defect warranty on them?
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you can see right here
Robert. He's got a warranty question on
a glide on it. So, anyway, be walking home with new rods for this year, and
If traffic's bad,
if you're in the market, check them out. Do you want me to talk about Evolve rod sleeves in this video?
It's up to you.
Okay, well here they are. We're gonna sell 1 million of them.
10 million.
You got a spiel?
I mean, you already know the deal. It's got the molded tip, unlike any other on the market. It's got the molded collar down here to make them easy on and off. Adjustable reel strap. 100% scuba grade neoprene, made in Conroe, Texas.
Yeah, I know the deal. And they float.
And they float. And they save rods.
And I have approximately 14 of these rod sleeves in my truck right now. So I bought them with my own money. Nobody gave them to me. Truthfully, they're worth it. If you're going to invest in rods, you need to invest in rod sleeves. Just like you're going to invest in reels, you're probably going to invest in reel covers. If you don't give a then you're probably not going to buy any rod sleeves. You're just going to break your because you didn't pay enough money for it anyway. So, all right. I just had him talk about his business. You guys are probably going to be the thumbnail, so you can kind of say whatever you want. The floor is yours. It's going on YouTube, whether it gets views. Let's see. 1,400 subscribers isn't all that much, but. Do you want it closer, or are you good?
You give Billy halfway.
Billy?
You want me to be a statue in the back up?
Good morning, guys. Back at 20 on the entire things.
I need you to be the muscle.
Awesome. You can do that.
All right, you're going. You're good.
All right. So this is Clutch Swim Bait. We're here at the East Tennessee Fishing Expo. We've got a bunch of different bait offerings. So of course, the OG, the bait that I started selling when I started Clutch. It's a chopping style bait. It's a little bit bigger than a standard chopping style bait. It's got a lot more of a fluid action than what you're probably used to with it. Very aggressive angle of the bend. Darter. It's like a chopping bait on steroids. It's got a really aggressive bend. We've got an internal buoyancy system in it that really increases the overall buoyancy of the bait, allowing for more ballast in the bottom, keeping this thing super stable at really high user input. So you can 8-to-1 to 10-to-1 gear ratio reel, just going like crazy with it, and this thing will stay nice and true, and it pops back and forth. It was designed initially around herring fisheries, and it really excels all across the country. Boss, this is our monster hunting bait, and we're trying to get those giant bites. This is the bite bait I turned to. Just shy of 10 inches long, big, wide, sweeping glides. It's super, super thin, still gets fairly erratic. It's not going to be as choppy as the darter here, but it's got enough responsiveness to be able to get those big girls to respond that just come up and they're starting to look at you, so you can really start playing. And then of course, we got the brand new bait this weekend. This is the Clutch Eco. This thing was designed around efficiency of production. We kept everything in it that you need to be able to catch a fish, but we cut some of the sanding down, we cut the fill work out, because prices of glide baits are just getting ridiculous. Like $300, $400, $500 for a bait. And to be able to provide a bait at sub $100 was the main objective of this bait. It comes in some awesome paint colors. It's super, super durable. We've been hitting on these things all day long. And man, you're gonna chip the resin before you actually chip the paint on these things. So that's the Clutch Eco. It's 95 bucks. This is Clutch Swim Bait Co. Come check us out.
Now, how much do each of those weigh?
Okay, so the Eco is 1.5 ounces. The Darter is 1.75 ounces. The OG is just over 3 ounces, and the Boss is just over 4, so 4.1. So that's kind of the weighting on them.
Hey, so just so you guys know, I don't work for or with Clutch, although I'm going to give you a hat.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
So enjoy that. But I bought 2 Ecos today, one for myself and one for a guy who was like, hey, if you see him there, get me one. I'll pay you plus shipping to get it. So I have an OG. I really want a Darter, but we're gonna hold off on the Darter for a while. Let's just say they're out of my price range at the moment. But Clutch is one of the newest up and coming kind of glide bait companies. And what's the thing that you're seeing most with people fishing these things? Are you seeing like young guys or old guys, or?
It's a little bit of everything. A lot of people are getting into swim bait fishing right now. It's a daunting task for a lot of people, because it's like, all right, go out there, you're used to throwing just jerk baits and stuff, and you're like, here, throw this 10-inch swim bait. It's a daunting task. So that's why for new beginner fishermen, we've kind of got this. It's a great bite. It's a great bait for getting a ton of bites. You go out there, 20 bites a day is not unheard of with this thing. Anyone can do it.
And it's under 1.5 ounces, so most like big flipping sticks and stuff will probably work.
Start with your spinnerbait rod.
Yeah.
Spinnerbait rod is what Billy uses. Basically, so the kind of thought behind that is spinnerbait rods are generally going to be a little bit heavier, because you got to get on your toes and swing and set the hook on your legs. So it can generally handle a little bit heavier bait. It's got a pretty good little bend to it. Usually bends a little bit deeper. So if you don't want to go out and buy a brand new glide bait setup, you can start with your spinnerbait rod, and it'll get the job done for at least the time being. Thanks for the hat, by the way.
You're welcome. I wish I would have had the microphone on for that. I'm going to look at the coverage tonight, and if there's an issue, I'll let you know. But
Yeah. Are you here tomorrow?
yeah.
So we can always refilm it tomorrow. I got my microphones in there as well.
Okay. All right, man. Well, Josh,
I appreciate
great job,
it, man.
man.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Out here. See you at the next one. That's the OG. I have one of those. This is the OG's dad.
That thing's got a recipe for going viral.
He's gonna make a good thumbnail, I'll tell you that.
Okay, I'll take a deal on that.
I bought a, this is a new one. We'll talk about this in a minute. Some crankbaits here. Bladed jigs. Hats. This is like a big brush hog here. Kind of see what they look like. Do you sell these like this? Do you like, hey, do you guys want to thingamajig? I got swim baits. This fry chaser color is great. Love it. We got wobble heads, tungstens, more of these little brush hog looking things, flipping jigs. These penny crawls are great. They have a color here called, there it is. I think it's called grapeseed. I think this would be a great little, it's like smoke is another kind of color they call that. These little penny crawls are great for finesse jigs. We got football jigs and we got finesse jigs. So this blue-green color, this thing right here, goes real well.
What's going on?
All right, tell me.
What do we want to film?
Just tell me what you want to tell me. I just basically, everybody just kind of talks about their business,
Yeah.
what you got going on. You want to talk about new you know, like we got some stuff here.
New stuff.
And I'll bleep out your curse words, so don't worry about it.
Most fishing here at the East Tennessee Fishing Show. We got some new stuff coming out for you guys real soon. A couple new products. We got the Hogzilla Junior. Going to be a killer. It's a similar profile to a baby brush hog, so it's going to be excellent on those Texas rigs, Carolina rigs, back of a jig. Don't miss out on this one. Look for it here in a couple weeks. Another bait that we're coming out with as well is going to be our new crawl. We're going to have this available in 2 different sizes and a new chunk. So lots of new things coming this year. Be sure to check us out around the classic time. That's when those should be launching. All our jigs are hand tied. We look forward to talking to you soon.
Taylor Watkins, and he is the owner of Omega Custom Tackle. Come on in.
Try to sell me a buzz.
He's gonna sell.
He want a buzz bait. I'm trying to sell it.
He sells buzzbait. I'm gonna show people this stuff. Tell us. Anyway, so funny story. So I met this guy. His name is Paul Benson, and he is the president of the. Is he the president?
MPFL. One of the owners. There's 3 owners.
So I met this guy Paul, and I'm standing here with this guy, and he's like, "Yeah, this guy's the owner of the MPFL," and I'm like, "I don't know what that is." And his face when I said that was like, "Are you crazy?" So. Well, Taylor, you want to tell them about Omega and some other things?
Yeah, so we're at the East Tennessee Fishing Show, obviously, and hanging out. We got a booth here, Omega Custom Tackle. We make, anybody from those Ozarks knows what Omega is. If you're not from those Ozarks, then we make jigs, buzz baits, spinner baits, and some pretty dang good ones. So, got a little different style hook in them, a little different style heads on a few. Most well known for our football jig, but got some specialty items too, and gonna be working on some new stuff too. So
you want to grab a couple of your favorites and show them to people and stuff? We got tungsten here, shaky heads, swim jigs, buzz baits, bladed jigs, spinner baits.
these are probably 2 of my favorites. This is a Pro Mega, and what makes it special is that hook right there. And then that's probably more like all around. I throw this one 90% of the time, and then if I want to get finesse, I'll do this guy.
I like the hand. That's good shit.
Baby J,
Okay.
finesse jig. So
I like that head. That's nice.
yeah, that's 2 of my favorites.
Okay. Well, how's the show?
It's been good. Good show. A lot of people. It's been really busy. I finally slowed down. Been here, I don't even know what time it is. So 12 hours, 13 hours, going on 40. I don't know. So it's good.
Who got working your booth for you?
This is my wife, Noelle.
Family business. Family business. All right, well, so I've worked around Omega for a little while. I've got some friends of mine that represent this company. Taylor's always been super cool to me and nice, and apparently he's good at fishing too. So give him a follow on Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, anywhere he's at.
That's right.
Taylor Watkins Fishing, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Watkins Fishing. So, see ya. All right, we got kayak cushion here. Push bar. Yeah, man, that's comfortable. So, I have this on my kayak. One of the great things about this kayak cushion is just like if you're going to spend all day in your car. I'm sorry, not in your car. If you're going to spend all day in your kayak, you have to invest in one of these seats. I know they're expensive, but they're worth every penny. I told a buddy of mine, I said, your ass is gonna thank you, because they're awesome. And they make them in different firmnesses. So this is probably like a soft. And then they have different colors, different kayak brands, different hats. 100% made in USA. You can see the orange one here. I think there might be a guy. Yeah, there's a guy over here who has one of these in his boat. But, so it's Chattanooga, Tennessee. You from Chattanooga?
Make everything in Chattanooga. From Chattanooga.
Can I film you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, go right ahead. I already told them if they needed to save their ass.
Yeah, so if you're coming to the show, that is going to be the show special this week. This is going to be the best price offered all year long. We have the Cush bar, and we're going to have the square cushion here. The round isn't available at the show, but you can go online and use code CUSH for a discount at checkout. We have hats and the performance hoodie shirts here, all the different designs. Everyone asks if you want a firm. Firm is going to be for tourney anglers, anyone over 200 pounds. That's if anyone wants to know on firm. And they are going to strap into place with cam buckles. And when you're tying it up, guys, make sure you just tie it in and don't wrench down on it. Also, dishwasher washable. Just take out the insert. And if you have any questions, you can contact me on social media or email me at kayak.cushion@gmail.com. Look forward to hearing from you.
Or you can ask me, because I'm an expert on this, because I spend 12 hours every weekend on one.
Make sure you give him a follow.
So, all right. Thanks. I'm going to show you one over here on this kayak. There's another example of one right here. Crescent, light tackle. This is my baby. I have one of these. Oh,
What are we talking about?
I mean, right now we're talking about nothing. This is a fishing show video. So
A fishing show video.
yeah.
What have you found to be the coolest thing at the fishing show?
The coolest thing. So have you gone to the Sniper Marine booth? So they have live scope that have a knob. So this handle works. Like we just turn the handle. And it tells you where your little dealing-majigger is. Transducer. Sorry, excuse me. Transducer is. Got longer handles, tall ones, short ones, little ones. Got this little. What is this? This is the bracket.
Oh, this is top secret stuff right here. I'm just kidding.
I'll edit that out.
No, I'm just kidding. This is brand new. We've only had this for a couple of days. So this is our new mount. And how this works is this goes on the pole. This goes in here. This mounts onto your kayak in there, and you can tighten it down.
Oh, that's so sick.
And then whenever you get ready to go,
Dude, that is so sick.
yep, sideways, and we're deployed. We can also do this. We've got all kinds of pieces and parts and all kinds of stuff. So we can fit. This is going to fit about 95% of boats. It's going to fit all kayaks. We're going to be able to mount anywhere, everywhere. Got a little. You guys probably won't need this for kayak, but a little spring plunger on the side right here.
We got some boat people that watch.
Yeah. So, got a boat? You want a pole, transducer pole? We can get you hooked up.
Ty,
Where's the?
you have anything you want to say?
He's not a cameraman. Dude, I'm terrible.
There you go. Hey, you put the camera on people. It's like a push to stop talking button.
Yeah. Look, check this out. Right here. This is it. Right here. This is it mounted up. So obviously you got your pole here, and then this guy's going to come out like this, and then in. Boom.
That's crazy. Well, how much does this stuff cost? People are going to ask me. I bet it ain't cheap.
The bracket, the mount, kayaks is probably going to be a little bit cheaper. Right now the full setup is $299. Kayaks we're going to be able to do a little bit cheaper because you're not going to need as many pieces.
Dude, that's a steal.
And then the pole, $349 on the pole. $359.
Show special, we've got them at $350. The standard kayak pole is $399.
$399 standard pole. Show special is $350. If you call Tim and twist his arm real hard, I mean real hard, you might get lucky, but I don't know.
Or if you follow Taylor on Instagram and then DM him and tell him that you got dust off approval. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Yeah, man, that's dope. And then you can kind of see down here at the bottom. That's what the arrow is tied to. You want to tell them about the 0 degree mount?
We got one on the transducer right here.
So that's the 0 degree mount, right?
Yep.
See how that wire runs through that hole there? And then it comes up
So that's
through this hole. And then it comes out on that side. It goes to your transducer black box thingamajigger.
That's right.
So, alright. And then where can we find Sniper Marine?
SniperMarine.com is where you'll get everything that you need to order. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere, man. We're everywhere. Sniper Marine.
Alright. Check them out. Alright, so ready to go.
This is one of the main components is the tensioner arrow. So you tighten this dude down like this, and it gives it tension. Whenever you turn it back and forth, that way whenever you take your hand off, then it's not going to fly away from you. So wherever you're pointing at, it's going to stay locked in on whatever it is you're pointing at. If you find your bait, take your hand off the pole, it's not going to move. It's going to stay in that direction.
And then tell people why this is good for kayak, the handle turning instead of the turning the actual device. You know what I mean?
So,
remember how you said you could like look behind you and stuff?
Yeah, so it turns 360 degrees, so you can actually turn, look this way. So if you're like this, and you move it all the way over here, with the accuracy of you being able to cast, or even turning it out like this, or even out over the side of the boat, you're liable to flip or fall out or whatever. With this, it's just right there, and you just twist to the wrist, and you can look all the way 360 degrees.
Yeah. And truthfully, it's all metal, but it's not super heavy. So that's the other thing that's kind of like important in a kayak anyway, is that it doesn't.
So this is the Scout. This is the Scout model. So you're looking at, this is 32 inches from base to end. About right at 30, 32 inches.
So what would you say that weighs?
4 pounds, 3 pounds.
So most kayaks will hold 425 pounds. So 4 pounds ain't nothing. So yeah, looks good, man. Like it. Can you get different colors in these, or are they always red?
The arrows are red, but you can paint them.
I love that. Yeah, you can paint them purple if you want. All right, I got it. You can twist them and they go full 360. So it wouldn't work on your trolling motor for like that for me.
Yeah.
Like,
So you're gonna have live scope on your kayaks, all I'm hearing.
yeah. And I'll probably have a Sniper Marine mount.
So what? Oh, so like you can basically scope just by turning a knob.
Yes. Even behind you or the side of you.
Yeah.
You know, like you,
It's
like the other
360.
ones, you have to turn like
Right.
this. This you just turn the knob. It has an arrow that shows you where
That's
it's going.
nice.
And it also has like a little like grommet thing that'll let you tighten it.
Lock it. Lock it.
Lock it.
That's nice. That does sound. How much are they?
Yeah.
Not bad to go.
Fix and go 8 on this.
For real?
What?
What you just said?
No, for everything.
Oh. I bet everybody wants to buy one of those feathers so you tell them how much they cost.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, I want these. Yeah. How
Oh,
much
no,
is
it's, you're holding it. You're like, wow, this is.
But my thing is, I can't really think of what would I throw on that thing to justify paying that much.
Would you really even want to? Would you really even want to throw it?
100% a jig?
I don't know. I like throwing my jig on a little stiffer rod. But I strictly throw half ounce and bigger jigs. I throw a lot of 3/4 and 1 ounce.
I think people buy a rod like that just like they buy a Mercedes.
I usually throw a finesse jig. I go down to like a 7.3 medium heavy, and that's the only difference.
I definitely throw a finesse jig on that.
Yeah, but medium heavies and those feel like mediums to me.
It's weird. Like I'm telling you, you're not gonna. You think they're a little lighter until you hook them, and then you see like you have all the power you had with any other rod. Like it's very weird until you use them a lot. You don't know. It's hard for me to explain.
You throw a Carolina rig nut?
Never.
A little bit.
What are you throwing on?
He throws it on a spinning rod. He likes spinning rods. Big fan of spinning rods.
Robert keeps telling me they got, of course, Texas and Carolina rig a lot more because they don't have any fucking hard bottom. It's just all mud, so they throw whatever. They're bastard dub and sit up off the bottom about as far as they don't like being in the mud.
All right, guys, we're here. Where are we at? Oh, it's got an adjustment on that. We're at the East Tennessee Fishing Show at Battle Baits. We're going to walk around and we're going to see everybody here. We just stopped here because these guys are a local Missouri company. And they have jigs, spinner baits, buzz baits, underspins, more spinner baits, more spinner baits. Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Brandon,
Nice
pleasure.
to meet you.
What's your name?
What's your name, bro?
Is it a secret? Hyper. Okay, it's nice to meet you.
Shoot me a message. You got the.
Yeah, for sure. We're just trying to get our word out and everything for the tournament and everything. Just we're getting back.
Look at these things. These things are snazzy.
Cool. Thank you.
And then these pair really good with these little swim baits. These little spinner baits apparently are like really, really popular. Got this red craw here. Pink. This pink is called pink lemonade, I think. Pretty good. Want to say anything to the people?
We're getting hats fitted. I appreciate it, man.
They look good.
It's awesome.
Anything about battle baits you want to tell anybody?
Oh. Man, we got some cool stuff in the works. Obviously, as a one-man company, it's super hard to keep up, but shows like this are incredible because you meet so many people online, and the ability to kind of put a face to a name is awesome. And there's so many colors and patterns and styles that are inspired by people that I've met here and met at shows, and so these experiences are just awesome. So I appreciate everyone that's come through. It's been great.
Yeah, and we're gonna go fish.
We're gonna go fish.
You might see us on a video soon. We'll see.
We're We're gonna make it happen.
If he lets me bring my GoPros. If I fish better than him, we'll watch it on YouTube. If not, I'll just send it to him on the home movies. Shit.
You ain't supposed to wear it. You're supposed to drink it.
I can't do it with one hand. I thought I could. I failed. All right, folks, we're here at the Angler Tungsten booth.
Is that like a GoPro?
Yeah.
That's a small sucker.
Yep. So I've got this set up. I can run it 12 hours straight.
Oh, on that battery pack?
Yeah, I mean, when it's full, probably 12. Minimum 8, but I actually hooked it up to a 12-volt battery, like on the kayak. So
That's the way to do it, man.
So the way to do it, in my opinion, is you put these things on looping mode, and then you can catch a fish, say whatever you want about it, press the button, it'll capture the last 5 minutes. When you press the button again, it'll run continuously, but unless you press the button again, it'll only record the last 5 minutes. So you don't spend, you don't spend hours waiting through 12 hours of video. You just highlight the things you want to highlight during the day, and then when you go to edit, it's super easy. It's all chronological. It's in 5-minute segments. You have an hour of shit to look through instead of
12 hours.
12 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Michael actually taught me that little trick too. I thought that was pretty handy. But I don't even have a GoPro on my boat, man, for whatever reason.
So this is Tim. Say hi, Tim. Tim is with Angler Tungsten. I fished with Angler Tungsten quite a bit. They have supplied Dust Off Fishing with tungsten for a year and a half or so now. Maybe. Is that about how long we've known each other?
Finally met.
Finally met in person. And what I want to point out to you is this Ned rig. I know you guys are Ned haters, but I love how it's flat on the top. It's tungsten, and the hook is sticky sharp. So these are all I use. Let's see if I can highlight this. So these are all I use. All right, we're gonna go to Tim now. I'm sorry. No, you're good. Thanks, man.
Thank you for virtually.
Yeah. Social media manager here for Kip. We're gonna get the
manager.
Okay. All right, Tim. You got a spiel at all? You want to talk about any of this?
Yeah, I'll talk about this.
Okay.
It's a brand new tungsten jig. It's a ballistic jig. We've got an owner jungle hook in it. As far as I know, it's really the only tungsten ball head jig on the market that's got like a really beefy hook in it. So that's what we wanted to go for. We put an owner jungle hook in it, 97% tungsten head. We got the size stamp, and this actually is a sample color. We haven't actually released this jig yet, but they'll re-release like the first week of February. So be looking out for that. Also, Angler Tungsten Eclipse head. It's a 97% tungsten head with screw locking eyes, and we got owner hooks in those also. Big selling product. So, and of course we got all of our weights and Ned rigs and worm weights and all that good stuff too. So,
and they're in Tackle Warehouse.
Yeah, just got in Tackle Warehouse back in November.
Congratulations, sir.
Dude, that was cool.
And I'll let you have.
Thanks, Sammy.
Great choice, by the way. I don't work here, but those are good. So, great choice. It's got good taste. All right, Tim. Hey, man. I'll see you. It was nice meeting you.
You gonna be around?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back out of here. I'll say goodbye. All right.
See you, man.
Yep. See ya.
I'm not a Ned guy.
This camera? So you could probably get into this situation here for $350.
So you do all of your own social media?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I got a YouTube channel and an Instagram channel, and I work with companies like Tim here to.
Are you a property guy or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You just drag that thing around, shake it a little bit.
Well, I'm representing me today.
Well, you can't really feel them, is my thing.
Yeah.
I mean, especially some.
What do you guys do over here?
I have the best fishing reel on the planet. and I'm the only guy who puts glue on
Fishing like around here.
Is that what you like for jig
If I ever
trailers and
have to
stuff?
throw it, that's the only one I throw because it's the only one
Can I film your stuff?
You can fish at 30, 40 foot of water.
Check it out. All right, so we got fishing glue here. I've never heard of it. Avid.
That's like a fishing. That's like a. It's a fishing glue. It's not a super glue, but it's on steroids. It bonds 3 to 5 seconds and will last a year. It won't dry out.
So what if I want to change trailers? Does it leave a bunch of like white, crusty stuff?
It's very firm. It leaves some of the remnants of the bait on there that you can pull off. But yeah, it's stuck pretty good.
Okay. This is called Avid Angler Solutions. Fishing glue. You got an Instagram or a website or?
I have a website.
Okay. What is it?
AvidAnglerSolutions.com.
Okay. And what's your name?
Kip Burnett.
Brandon.
Brandon, nice to meet you.
It's Kip, right?
KIPP. Yeah, here's my card.
Okay, we got Kip here.
I'm the number one at the warehouse, and I just got my product in Bass Pro Shops nationwide.
Oh, you did? Congrats, man.
And I'm in Pittman Creek, and I just came out with the first saltwater glue.
Oh, you did?
And then my goal is to try to get that in Big Rock Sports that has 1,600 dealers, and of which 60% is saltwater. So I'm going after that business.
I got some saltwater followers that like fish, like they do bay fishing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And short fish. I've got the great glue. So
And you got like a little toolbox thing.
yeah, this is my toolkit. And there's nothing like it. I'm the only guy that puts glue and a marker in a toolkit.
I love that.
And these are all vacuum formed to sit in there, so you can put that so everything's organized. We have the best needle nose pliers and best braid cutting scissors in this one.
How much you selling of these for?
This one sells here. This normally is $35 with the tools. Okay.
Okay.
And then I have a big kit here that I use and I sell. I've been selling for a while. Actually, I built this for Ken Cook when he won the Bassmaster Classic, and I purchased the company recently and changed it up. But this is the boom, the big daddy. This has everything you need to carry. If you have any trouble on your boat, you can take care of that. It's got a hook file, needle nose pliers, a good pair of scissors.
And it connects how?
Velcro or screws, whichever your choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's be a nice little kayak solution
Yes,
too.
well, I so that you know, I'm like one of my guys, one of my pro staff guys. This is his kayak, and there it's located in.
This is my kayak.
Yeah.
I have this kayak.
Well, that's
You say this thing's $35?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna buy one.
Okay.
You already sold me.
You want the little one or the big one?
Little guy.
Okay, the little guy's 22.
Awesome. All right, so just so you guys know, I'm not out here just getting free stuff. I'm buying just like everybody else is. Let's see if I can set this up
You get into some of this.
over here.
Real specific on what it is.
Does it come with the glue?
And you may get it too. Plastic they make them here. But so far, everything I've heard about clutch.
I probably don't need to tell you this, but if you'll read the instructions on the glue, it'll help you.
I will read the instructions.
I don't want you to see me. It's like a super glue on steroids.
Hey man, I like it. You ever thought about making one of these? Okay.
There's a ton of them.
I'm just giving you ideas.
1820.
Have you ever thought about making one of these? A lot of the things that we have issues with on the kayak involve Allen wrenches. Yes, sir, man. Throwing one of these together with some Allen wrenches in it instead of like the.
You know, you're the first person that's ever told me that, so that's interesting. You know Ben Rayfield? Ben fishes the Bassmaster division of kayaks, and he's made the classic. He's kind of, that's his kayak too. He has got the same one.
Yeah, I got this autopilot just like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always take a set of Allen keys with me.
Okay.
And butt wipes. Those are the two requirements.
Yeah, cool. All right.
So,
Cool.
but if you think about it, you might. And hey, you guys, let me know in the comments if you think having Allen keys on the glue. What's this thing called? Sorry. What do you call this?
Oh, this is my 8X. Get my head on. This is my EXT.
I ain't even turned it on.
I took a video this morning.
Hi, we're here.
Yeah, we're here. Hi, we're leaving.
I'm gonna do the intro when I leave. That's how I'm gonna do it.